suit up with me and my demons. I want the lifestyle, courtside, front row got bitches like I wanna meet them. I had two bad things coming up to me, they tryna talk, but having a threesome, niggas be hating, let's give.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And today, we got some stuff to talk about. But before we get into this topic, what's going on, Mitch?
What's really? It's your boy. You already know. Money Mitch in the building, baby.
Yo, I swear to God, I still laugh every time. It don't get old,
Word
everybody.
up.
It don't
Word
get old.
up.
But you ain't say all the names. All right, that's what I wait for.
Foreigner, a.k.a. Mitch and Gnome, a.k.a. Mr. Sensational. Pluto at his best.
That's what I was waiting for, Pluto. That's the one I waited for, Pluto.
You already. So what's good, man?
Not much,
What's
man.
good?
Look. You already know how we do, right?
Yeah.
We gonna follow social media. But before we start on the main topic, we gotta talk about what everybody been talking about on social media about the restaurants not to take the ladies to.
Very interesting.
Man, if you don't...
Very interesting.
First of all, wait, let's rock out with this, right? Wait. I gotta just let y'all know, like, this is kind of crazy, but I just want... It says, group of ladies make a list of places men shouldn't take them on their first dates. Now... So
when you say first date, right? That means you don't even know the person. This is the first impression. First date.
Yeah, first date.
Stranger. Very interesting.
Stranger. I'm glad I know where he's going with it. But the thing is, what I find interesting about it, it's a date. Dates are basically a situation where you're getting to know someone. And I thought dates are, you meet a person, it's for you to be able to converse or be able to have a conversation with the person, y'all talk, because you're not going to the person's house.
It's like an indirect interview.
Yeah.
Right?
And what I come to hear, they say, that's your first impression, depending on where you take me. But you never went to his home. So he could take you to the most fanciest restaurant, and then he live in a motherfucking Roach Motel.
Live with his mother.
Exactly.
What's the difference?
But let's. I'm about to run these.
What's the first impression for a lady? Her dress?
I don't.
You feel me?
They can get that. Wait. And I'm sorry. A lot of these places I like.
Your shoes?
Look. All right. I'm going to just run it down quick. They said, here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on first dates to. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list. All right, so I
want to hear this.
Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. But that would mean you was going to my house. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, or sports events.
Sport event? What?
All right.
Hey, time out.
I didn't really read this. I'm doing this the first time on camera.
Time out.
A sports event.
You can't go into a Giants game, say that y'all both fans. That's a no-no?
I think.
My question is,
what?
Where do you take?
I don't know.
Somebody on the first date.
After that list, I don't know where you're supposed to take somebody.
The Eiffel Tower? Paris. And plus,
fly them out.
Fly them out to Paris, to the Eiffel Towers, but make sure they can't fly economy on the first date. It got to be first class.
First class, yeah. I think that's true. I think that's what they deserve.
Who's this woman supposed to be? Question.
They said it was a group of women, but
question.
I don't want to keep doing this for the black.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm not knocking y'all.
I don't know.
But the woman,
I want to meet him.
The woman that they
I want to meet him.
The woman that they show looked like she got
interview.
Wait, it looked like it's a white T-shirt. It looked like those are Air Force Ones, and it looked like the outfit is no more. Her whole outfit looks like it's probably $75.20. That's already $95 plus your shirt, probably $10. That's $105.
So about 10% of the date's worth.
Look, I don't know if this was to gain traction, but it did gain traction.
Yeah.
It's trending, everything like that. And I think, look, sometimes I looked at this list, and I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I read out the list, and to me, I think that's kind of fake. I mean,
it's extreme.
Yeah,
It's extreme because the question will ask, where would you go normally for lunch on your own? Where's the girls going out on girls' night if they want to go out for dinner?
but that's what
I just want to find out where. Like, where? I mean, I'm just going down a list. What event? No hookah lounges, right?
But we saw a whole bunch of people at hookah lounges
all day, every day. All right, so there's no hookah lounges, no sports entertainment.
I thought that was deep. I've actually had women say, "Hey, let's do something fun, activity. Let's go bowling."
They said no bowling on there.
No bowling.
So I just want to meet her.
I'm like, I really want to know what is dating like. I want to know, like, it's like I keep trying to get the ladies to come through. Sometimes y'all get too shy. You don't want to come through. And I was like, why be shy? Speak your truth,
because we don't want to speak on behalf of them. But I'm like, we want to know.
I don't want to seem like I'm bashing. Never. I don't want to ever seem like I'm bashing ladies or we kicking the ladies' backs in. But hey, look, we're just talking about what's on social media. And we obviously had some tape. But
as extreme do you feel like that is extreme?
I really feel like if I could take people to those places, some of those places, I think I probably would be lonely for the rest of my life. I mean, I don't like Denny's, but wait. I always look at it like this: if I eat Buffalo Wild Wings and I want to take you to Buffalo Wild Wings. So you saying you better than me because you don't eat chicken? And who don't eat chicken? No, they got some good wings.
You have to understand, it's the first date.
But the first
to have a good impression.
No, to me, I believe the first date is to be able to talk to me, find out who I am, find out about me, be able to have a conversation with me, and then and then it lets me know. I always said this, right? Sometimes when I dating now, I realize I would rather see a woman be into me, and I told one date, I was like, sometimes your gestures with the little things that you do, I'll be like, you know what? I feel safe to be able to now give her.
Correct.
Because
now you see the value.
I see the value.
When you connect with somebody, you see the value, and these are things you would want to do with them. Yeah. Now with a complete stranger, just for the first time, set certain rules and bars or whatever the case may be to specific places. I don't know. I think it defeats the whole purpose of even dating. What's the reason to date?
The stunt? Is that what it is? Like,
I don't get it.
But what I do realize, like I said, is dates I went on. Like, people, I mean, women who actually they never talk about this type of stuff. I'm telling you,
the dates I've been on
about
those that have it.
Like, even
the females that got it,
Chris, they won't even say.
No, at all. Unless it's your birthday.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back
Valentine's
to
Day. Go through the list. I've been with both types. I've been with both types. You feel me? Dates with those established women that got it. This means nothing. You feel me? The vice versa. Those that don't got it, they created that list.
I swear to God. There was
dreamers.
One person said we could go to the gym. There was somebody that said we could go to Starbucks just to get coffee.
That used to be a line back in the day. Let's have a coffee.
I'm telling you, these are some of the places. Let's go bowling. Now, most women say never a nightclub. I get that. A hookah bar. Like,
BYOB hookah bar. I mean,
like, I've heard
music, vibes, hookah. Drinks,
so to me,
mingling.
When you want to go to the most expensive place, it's like a bucket list item for you. I believe sometimes, like, yo, he took me here,
he took me to France,
and then you still go out with the next nigga the next day. Like,
he took me to Mars.
I'm not competing against a bunch of niggas. I'm sorry, I'm not. I can't do it.
Hey man, it's crazy as hell. It's a crazy world, and I believe a lot of men feel the same way because we sitting there scratching our heads like. Did your baby father take you there on your first day? I'm curious.
Yeah, you go with the baby.
No, I'm like, did your baby father take you there? Did your ex-husband take you there?
But you just said something like, not before we started the podcast. You were saying something like, it's crazy that when you first meet the woman that you first meet expects you to go on the most extravagant
correct
date, but the woman that
you actually love or that you connect with and that you're feeling, yeah, you will go to everywhere on that list because it's about that person. You feel me? But crazy. For a complete stranger, you gotta go to Pluto. You feel me? Shit, on a boat. Motherfucker with a violin.
I was about to spit this the fuck up. You said on a boat.
On a boat with a violin. You playing on some Titanic junk on your first date. Who are you? You ain't even sleep with her yet. Pussy could be trash. You feel me? Personality could be trash. She could be mixed with baggage and bad habits. What? You just gonna invest blindly? That kind of shit is.
I think at this point, men like look, I seen somebody another person's post. They was like how men want to be treated nowadays. They said you got to open the door and all this. They taking that extreme. I was like, no, extreme. Men isn't. I'll be honest and sorry, and I'll have to look, ladies. Do I understand your plight? I do. As I did another show before talking about our men trying to come up off of women. I do believe that Mr. Pluto was still in Africa, but I do believe it. So I understand.
Which is true.
But the thing is, I think the men who actually have, they're business-minded. Everything is about an investment. If I'm going to invest the time and money, because you got to understand, 1 hour worth of work is worth this. 1 hour or a week's worth of work. If I'm going to spend my money, and true indeed, we don't really, not all of us think like that. And there are certain situations, it was like men who have money, they don't think like that. The people who have money actually don't spend like that. That's
why they rich.
The people who truly have real wealth, they do not spend stupidly. They think about every dime they have and make sure, is it a wise investment? If we take a trip, it has to be a trip, and they're going to be able to write that off a certain way. They know how to let their money work for us. And I think the thing is, with a lot of minorities, we just spend because we think we have it, and we're always trying to press. And obviously, old episodes we've done, we said usually the people who have don't really even talk about that.
At all. But think about, like you said, an investment standpoint, right? Somebody with money would rather invest the same money paying for that extravagant date on a trip with you if he connects with you and y'all bond. I would rather spend $1,200, $1,300 on a trip for both of us to go to Jamaica or whatever the case may be versus
Jamaica. I want
Aruba. Aruba's the only island. Everything else is third world.
Wait. What's the other one? The new one that everybody goes to now? With the Saudis.
Dubai?
Dubai. No, I want to go to Dubai. Yeah. Dubai. You got me fucked up. Or Turks and Caicos.
Word.
I'm not. What? Jamaica? That's so.
That's like Miami.
Yo, it's crazy. It is crazy. This is the world we live in now, yo. But it is what it is. You said there was a list that men came up with?
So now they came up. So it's a list that men came up with. This is just as extreme. So we living in a world where everybody's chasing ghosts. We chasing ghosts because nobody on both lists even exists as okay for it. But this is based on this list. These are the type of women that men should not even take on a date. Listen how extreme this is.
These are what you say. This is a list that men
shouldn't take on a date. Yeah, so the one shouldn't take them on a date to begin with. Forget not taking them there. You shouldn't even take them on a date. They're not even qualified. So I want to know who qualifies for this. So it's the other extreme, basically, they came up with. All right, number one, single mothers.
You can't take them on a date. That's
based on hard this. To find. Women with a lot of tattoos. Women who dress provocatively. Sex workers. Basically, porn stars, strippers, OnlyFans chicks, Instagram models, bottle girls. escorts, women with large social media following, women with purple hair, women who have promiscuous friends, women who travel alone regularly because they're never alone, women that drink a lot, women without fathers, women who party every weekend, women who were previously married, plus-sized, unhealthy women.
Damn.
Women on dating apps.
What?
And divorcees. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, God damn. What are you talking about? Teenagers? That's the only people who qualify. Adolescents?
If that list, if people abide by that list, I'm just going to be in the house by myself.
It's hard to exist, right? But guess what? That's just as extreme. The niggas y'all looking for don't exist. You know what I mean? Unicorns, back to the first episode I ever did, man. Let's not even go back to that. But anyways.
To me, I just feel like dating, it's just crazy. It is literally crazy. And to really think that we can either get one of these lists and think that's a true expectation, nah. To me, I don't think that it's even possible. I think the thing is we have to start to realize, like, what is important to us, right? Is it important for you to be able to say, yo, he got this? Because always understand this, ladies. I hear it. And what we do, again, like I said, when we have these podcasts, we talk about what the trending topics are. That's it. We're not saying that this stuff is factual or this, fiction, but it's out there.
It's not like we believe it or we don't believe it, but some could be extreme. But we
gotta address it.
Yeah, that's it. We're just addressing it.
Yo, to me,
we like the news.
Yes. Yo, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news, but I ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
But there's so many important things, and what I realized, and like I always said, we definitely gonna do the show. But when we're doing the show, we want to talk about it, but talk about it in different perspectives, right? Because when it's all said and done, come on, man.
Come on, son. You say you can't go to a Knick game? Come on, son.
Yo, I'll be like, yo.
Can't go to a Knick game. I'll be mad as hell. Both of them expensive ass tickets. I ain't going to a Knick game. Well, look, like on first date. What? Get your ass out of here, man.
Right, try to holler at one of the ballers and stuff.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
X.
But to me, I just look at these.
You know what? All y'all females should have this list and show it to every single person before they even take you out on a date, so they know to want you to begin with. You feel me?
Oh, I get what you said. Yeah.
Like these are the places I'm like.
Out, these are places I can't.
It's been real. Next, he gone.
It's been real. Well, I'll take you to Ruth Chris. Oh, you broke? You ain't got it? No, it's not.
You can't take me to Philippe's. You can't take me to Houston's. You can't take me to Benihana. No. Like, man.
But I always thought the object of dating was to get to know the person.
That's how I feel, especially at my age. I mean, I could understand if, you are a celebrity and that's your celebrities deal with celebrities. Y'all both celebrities and that's what y'all do. That's where y'all network. Majority of the time people go to them places to network and build and have meetings and stuff like that. On just a random date because what? You're cute? Cute is played out.
I went to a spot. It was called Lulu's, right? Mm-hmm. It was a spot called Lulu's. It was a Armenian. Mm-hmm. I think it was Armenian spot or whatever. And it was nice. You had to bring your own liquor and stuff like that. And they had hookah in it, but it was actually a cool spot. Mm-hmm. But it's like it's still a chain. It was something else.
They got hookah, so it's like a hookah lounge.
Hookah. I'm like, so
nope, I don't go to those.
What? But it's like, again, it's so many things that we do just for the gram. I'm telling you, social media is the devil.
You know why? Think about it. If you take a chick to Olive Garden, they can't put their picture on IG of their food. Oh, they're going to know. The napkin going to say Olive Garden. Oh, that's what it is for. You need to take the picture of the exotic lobster, and when you see some ravioli or some lasagna and you see the Olive Garden, you ain't going to take that picture. So they ain't going to know you got on a date. Oh, that's what, Cloud. Why ain't you tell me? Damn.
She always take a picture of the Olive Garden napkin.
The Olive Garden napkin got him.
You remember Red Lobster was the place?
Word.
Who played out Red Lobsters, yo?
I don't know. Red Lobster used to be popping, man.
Yo,
Back in my 20s.
Yo, but Red Lobster still got good food.
Hell yeah, the biscuits is rocking.
I love the Cajun pasta. That Cajun Alfredo pasta is true. Look, yo, y'all gonna stop me from eating my pasta? Like, no, I'm not going there. What?
Shit.
What? I don't know. Sometimes y'all gotta realize
food is food. This is food we talking about
and
here.
Food is expensive.
Very expensive.
I mean, you don't want, and then they say you can't even come to the crib. I'm like, God damn. I was like, I can't win. You know what I'm saying? But look, we just wanted to talk about that, yo. We had to talk about that. But we had to talk about the one and only. And it's been trending everywhere.
Yeah.
I thought, last week we wanted to do the Jada Pinkett, right?
True.
Because that's what we about to talk about. And I thought it probably was going to be too old, but she keep coming up.
Yeah.
In the news.
Yeah.
Right now, I think what they've been talking about now has been the fact that she was put on, like they picked on her on Saturday Night Live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she had something to say like, they need to be. Those were some of the friends. She was like, they didn't have the right to talk about her. I was like, but you put yourself in social. You put you airing your own husband out. You airing your whole life out. You going on all networks and
people are gonna judge.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have an opinion. It's the reason why you put it out there. I understand if it's something that leaked out there. This is out of the horse's mouth.
You know she's trying to do an interview with Howard Stern. She's trying to get on
Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern on Sirius Satellite. They're trying to come up with a deal to get her to be able to talk about her stuff.
Very interesting.
And because you got to remember, I think it's strategic because you got to think about it. Howard Stern had an issue with NBC too. So the person that she has a gripe with right now is SNL, which is on NBC. So they talking about Howard Stern. But I was like, damn, you trying to get anywhere to be able to speak what you got to speak. But the thing about the Jada scenario that's getting me is the fact that when you look at everything that's going on, right? Mm-hmm. How could you deal with a woman? And I think, like, not to even skip, I did just say how can you deal with a woman, but the thing that bothers me is this, right? Mm-hmm. You got with this woman, Will Smith gets with her. Mm-hmm. And they have kids together, right? Yep. 2 kids, right? You had two kids.
Yeah, 2.
Pac was still alive when you got with him.
Mm-hmm.
Now she comes out. You have the 2 kids, but she actually had her kids write. Even though Pac is dead, she had them write letters to Pac. I'm like,
she now saying that Pac proposed to her when he was locked up,
but he was actually his love was actually the woman what's his name, Quincy Jones' daughter. That was the person he was with. Mm-hmm. Even when they talk about Pac movies and documentaries, they don't bring up Jada Pinkett. Ever.
It's all her.
It's all about Quincy Jones' daughter. So I'll be like,
you think it's clout?
Do I think it's clout, bro?
I mean, listen, if she's coming out with a book, she was going to Howard Stern. You feel me?
I think going on Howard Stern was clout. That's not just clout. Because I'm like,
she riding the wave. She probably going to make a lot of money off this. You feel me? Because who is really Jada without Will?
Niggas, Jada.
She's worth what? Nothing without Will.
In the 90s and shit like
Not
that.
even the shit. She was just.
She was
near long level. Like she was no big Tom Crazy outside of Set It Off
and Black.
Okay, Set It Off.
Media.
Yeah, even Black Media.
Because she was the it girl that back then, yo. She was.
You had
Woo. You had Jason's Lyric. You had Set It Off.
Correct.
Like, you were the most popular movies at that time.
The most popular low.
And then you had
low budget.
Money. What was the other one with Money Talks?
Yeah, but remember, these are all low budget. These are all like Boys in the Hood, low budget. I'm talking about
big. Black. Oh, well, if you talking about big.
No, because this is what. Think about the level of Will Smith.
Oh, well, we know her name stayed in the game because she married Will Smith.
Correct.
So everybody know her as Smith. I kind of look at it. I kind of look at how things going on with that situation, because you always know it's rumor mills about that relationship. Yeah. And sometimes I be saying to myself, is it the fact that she must got something on Will that Will chooses to stay in that situation. Because
I don't know.
It's like, bruh, you can't be my wife talking about
crazy.
having my kids right in the nigga that's dead and saying that this is my true love. She emasculating the hell out of Will Smith, yo.
Super.
I just couldn't imagine that.
And that August shit still coming up.
Yeah, August.
You know what I mean? That's her son's friend. You getting beat on by your son's friend on top of that.
But then
and really talking about it out. You feel me? On the red table with your husband there crying,
which no longer exists.
I mean, that's one of the, I guess, the weirdest and most like exposed relationship I think in Hollywood, like almost history, because it's an ongoing thing that gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and they're still together. Everyone either breaks off of crazy situations happen.
No, my thing was, right, when you think about the scenario, right, when you think about everything that goes on with them, right, I just say to myself, like, there are now. Don't get me wrong. I try to look at things from both sides, right? If you follow rumors, just follow rumors. Can you imagine being a woman involved with a man that allegedly have side dudes?
Correct.
Right?
As the rumors say.
As the rumors say. So if you look at that on her side, she be like, man, I'm dealing with this punk. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I need a real man.
I need a real nigga. She's doing all this. And why does he choose to stay with a woman who's emasculating him and all this? And Will feel like he gotta so it's like it's more than meets the eye, but is it our business? No. But then again, by her putting that out there, of course it leads us to find this out, because again, we ain't know about August Alsina until she has a red table talk and exposes it.
Correct.
And then gets mad that people talk about it.
Correct.
Then you come out with a book when they found, like, what a great time to put out the book when they finally found Tupac's murder. Like, it's like, come on, yo, you clout chasing to the 3rd degree, probably to the 10th degree. So it's like
midlife crisis. In that realm, I don't know.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, the memes, those gifts and all that shit be hilarious. Like, you see that other clip? They had her in the car.
Tupac.
Tupac on the night he got shot. Yo,
I seen them.
Yo, that's crazy as hell. Like, to me, I just be feeling like, sorry, I got whatever. But to me, I just feel like with a lot of the stuff that Jada has been doing, I'm like, yo, I couldn't imagine that type of situation. And then the thing is like, how do you deal with that? But he stands behind his wife though.
All this time. Remember that August shit was years ago. You know what I'm saying? And what's going through now and all the other issues they had throughout the situation. What she used to say about him? She used to say, what? She said a lot.
I think that's the problem. She says a lot.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like with Jada, it just seemed like there's a trend of these type of relationships going on. You got the Remy Ma shit.
Yeah.
And Papoose. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo. And then
everybody breaking off. Oh, who Jeezy broke up with his chick.
Who?
Jeezy broke up with his wife, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Divorced her. He divorced her.
Yeah. The newest one. Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Look. And this is the thing that ladies, don't have so many restrictions on the men y'all gonna mess with. Because even the niggas that can afford all
that dream of yours,
they not
don't
even
want
getting
them.
A step. And y'all not even Angela Simmons.
Exactly. They don't want them. You think they want you?
Yo, for real. Like, so it's like, I'm
Tyrese's wife and him. They going through it.
No,
well, they broke. They broke up. Yeah, they broke up.
But now she's saying she wish she wouldn't have did it.
All the other,
it's like,
we asked.
And let's look at old girl Tia Mari.
Correct. Yeah, no boy. She want to go back over.
She looking like, yo.
I should have never
left. Oh my God, I didn't know dating life is like this right now. Like, yo, y'all better appreciate the people y'all got in front of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta appreciate that man who you like. I don't really want him, but because you still waiting on that that man that's 1%.
That 1% of all men.
What was it that you told me something about 14% or something like?
Oh no, it was Samuels. Kevin Samuels came with a statistic because he was interviewing a chick and she mentioned she had 3 chicks, but she mentioned that I want to deal with a man.
She had 3 chicks.
She had 3. She had 3 kids on her own.
Oh, 3 kids.
But she wants to deal with a man that has no kids, right? Mm-hmm. But her baby father had kids that he chose to be. She chose to be with her baby father. Had his own kids prior to them having their kids, right? So she was like, "But you can never find that in the black community." Kevin Samuels come through on some statistical shit, saying like, "Listen, man, I'm basing everything on statistics. 54% of black men are single with no kids. 30% of them are married. So them having kids has nothing to do with it because you're looking for a single man with no kids, right? Then the remaining 14%, the remaining 16% or whatever the case may be are black men with children. The problem of the black women today is they're choosing to have babies with that 14%, 14% already have kids,
knowing that it's
and they're single, when it's 54% of single black men with no kids. So that just switched up. He was basically trying to point out that they need to do a better job choosing. You know what I mean?
Of choosing.
Don't wait till too late when you washed. All of a sudden, I want a single man with no kid and no this and no that. You washed. You should have done that in the first place.
No, you know what I find funny though sometimes though? It's like you can't get older and start expecting things that you should have had when you should have expected when you were younger.
Correct. That's what I was telling you. I had a conversation with somebody the other day regarding high value. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Let's not bring that word back.
No, but I was basing it off statistics of what value, where the appreciation level is. It could be a 2023 Benz, right? Versus a 2022 Benz, both high-valued vehicles, but one has 200,000 miles, and on Kelly's, Blue Book, might have 3 or 4 accidents. So is the value of that Benz going to be the same value of the other Benz that has 0 mileage on it? No, the value in the marketplace depreciates. Not saying that's a bad person, but your value, in order to be considered high value or the higher value, you're just a higher value if you have less baggage or less situations going on in your life, or you're younger in age. For example, youth, bonding situations, and the type of people you've dealt with in the prior or where you were raised.
I think hip hop has destroyed the black community.
Or you say hip hop? Boy, I see social media worse. Hip hop started. I think it might have started
The thing about
all hip hop did is expose us to the world.
Yes,
I don't think it destroyed.
But it gave us hip hop. If you think about the concept of hip hop, right?
Yeah,
hip hop is a bragging type of music.
Correct.
We always over embellish what we have. Think about the thing about hip hop was always talking about what I got, and
it turned to that because you came from nothing.
Yeah.
So when you have something.
What do? We floss.
Correct.
And therefore now what hip-hop did.
Nobody flosses in rock and roll.
But now, when you got the social media, now you can see the flossing. That's why
that's the change right there.
Look, it's just like, for example, you remember City Girls and all that?
Yeah.
They didn't even live about that life. That was, look, you talking about City Girls, the new album came out raw. Ratchet ass whores, right? But you can't say you're a whore. One of them deal with Uzi, and one of them deal with Puffy. Y'all not whores. So it's like, stop portraying these images, these fake images that exist. It's like, so just to get back, just even on the Jada and Will, and just these relationships, you got to understand what y'all going into. With y'all have these men or y'all in these relationships. Y'all got to learn, is at that point, are we still looking at the small shit? Literally, why are we looking at restaurants? Restaurants that you don't want to go to meet your future possible husband? You know because he took you to Denny's and you like, ugh.
Y'all went to Starbucks
Denny's.
for a quick coffee
just
in the middle of your break. Maybe you at work. You want to go out to Starbucks real quick? I know I'm off today, and I know your lunch is at 12. I just want to see you have a conversation. You want a coffee or something? No, I don't go to Starbucks.
That's the first place you're going to take.
So where the F does she go on her lunch breaks? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
That is true.
Where do you go on your lunch break?
I would like to do that. I think that if I'm going on another date, right, I'll be like, I'm just.
What's the last restaurant you went to?
No. Before, just in regular conversation, because you got to be able to communicate. Yeah. Just ask some questions like, yo, like, what do you, like, what do you, like, on weekends? What are your days off? Oh, you work? Oh, you off on weekends? Oh, what do you normally find yourself doing? Oh, me and my girls, we normally go to the lounge. All right, a lounge? Oh, what lounge? All right, that's the next day.
Word.
That's where we go. We go on what you used to.
I heard about a spot. I've never been. You want to go hang out there?
We hang out there.
No.
That's where you going to take. No. But you know what? Do I believe the women that we probably meet expect those places? I don't think so. I mean, I'll be honest. The women I meet don't really care about it.
Not nowadays. It used to be like that a couple years back.
But so do you think that list was really, something directed towards just a younger crowd of people?
Maybe. Not even, because it could be this chick.
This
chicks my age is wilding. That's worse than the younger ones.
You know, worse. I just wanted to ask you.
Worse than the younger ones.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm talking about eating McDonald's every day. Don't know what restaurant they want to go to, but none of those though. Don't know the names. You gotta Google it.
But you know what? I just realized now, like, to me, it is a crazy world out here. But I was just saying, and look, I don't think I forgot. We going back to Jada, but to me, I think the world is crazy. And then when you look at marriages, you look at the stuff that goes on with all these celebs and stuff like that. It's to me,
it's tough. Life is hard.
Where are you going?
Life is hard.
Nobody even though we focus on celebrity marriages and stuff like that, y'all gotta stop having these wish. Like every couple that you said, I thought they were gonna make it up. They're not making it. They're not making it. When do we start looking at this and accepting, like, let me just worry about me and mine.
That's it.
That's what you need to worry about. Don't look at everybody else shit.
Just be single, yo. Everybody just be single. That's it. Be single. Or if you find your one, make sure it's your one that you could rock with no influence on anything outside of you and your heart and your mind. That's it.
I got a question for you because this is something that came up. I was talking to somebody. Do you believe that a successful relationship is when the man wants the woman more, or when the woman wants the man more?
When the woman wants him more. When the woman wants the man more, I believe it'll be more successful.
Okay, so we agree on that.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all heard that?
I agree. When the woman wants the man more, that would be 10 times more of a successful relationship. That's my belief.
You know, I'm gonna take that as one of the clips that I put out.
Yeah,
because the reason why I say that, the reason I asked that, because there was someone I was speaking to, and I was like, because that goes back to that concept, because they say men walking around here like they the prize or whatever. But if you really think about it, are we the prize? I think we are, because we're the ones who provide.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones who take care of everything. We're the ones who protect. We should be the prize. So, ladies, I mean, we do love you and we do appreciate you and everything like that. But when you really think about statistically, and if you think about like what a man has to do to maintain a home, especially the man that you're looking for, he technically is the prize.
And then the other reason why I say that is because women tend to date up.
Yeah.
While men tend to date down, because we're the protectors and the providers. So we're dating down. Right? They date up. So if they're running the relationship and they're looking down on you, they're always going to have their eyes out of the relationship, not be in it as a whole. So I just feel like it's a weaker bond of a weaker relationship when a woman has the upper hand.
Yeah, when she ain't feeling you.
Yeah, if she ain't feeling you, just her bond.
And already you looking down.
Yeah, she's looking down on you, and you're supposed to be the provider and supporter. It don't work that way. We tend to date down and will be content with what the simple things that make us happy and make it work. Versus a woman who's like, oh, how you supposed to be more protective of a provider, but they indirectly could be emasculating you and your value. So how is that a strong relationship?
Look at Will. I mean,
look at
Will
Jada.
Smith, Jada and Will.
Yeah.
It goes back to that.
Look at that.
I really don't think I think she looked at Pac and Will. Pac was the one she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Will was the one that she felt was a smart decision.
Yeah, the best decision. Yeah, it was.
Because again, look at the end result.
Yeah.
Pac out there running the street. He out there doing this. Will was someone who's like
Independence Day.
Independence. He's very
clean cut, don't curse.
Yeah, it was clean cut.
Yeah.
But look, that clean cut shit ain't never satisfied. Now it's like, and for her to say some of the stuff she said, I think it was totally disrespectful, to be honest with you. I really think a lot of stuff like you truly emasculated your husband.
Yeah.
But again, we don't know the real behind the scenes, so it is what it is in reference to that. But guys, as I always said, I thank you for continuing to watch the show
all day, every day.
You gotta. One thing I realized, guys. You guys watch, but those subscribers. I see the analytics, and I see the people who watch. But you guys gotta subscribe. You watch whether or not. Look. Look. At the end of the day, subscribing is free. As a favor to me, please hit that. Open it.
Word.
And hit that subscribe, like, please like. Sometimes,
as usual, we want to continue with great content.
Yo, for real,
everything's always going to be on point. With never sugarcoating on this show, you already know. And obviously, we gonna have future guests and get more dazzled as we end the year off. And
the year is coming up too.
Yeah, about to come down.
And yo, he been going to the gym, and he's gonna try to have me look like Larry Holmes later. I gotta start working out too, because he gonna be coming, like, by the time the summer comes, he gonna be in schmediums. He waiting to wear schmediums and stuff like that. So he's gonna try to. I ain't hating. I'm giving you props.
Schmedium.
Yeah, you used to wear. Wait. No more schmediums. You getting older. So wait, like. Lardiums, I don't know, but
slim fits,
yeah,
slim fit,
slim
fit large
shirts and shit like that. But I definitely appreciate you guys for continue to like the show. But as I always say, leave those likes, leave those comments. I like to read them. The last episode, I appreciate all those who left a comment. Definitely. I think it was only one person. But I definitely appreciate all the insight, all the love that you guys continue to show. And as I keep trying to say, trying to make the show better and better. So, you got anything to say before we out, man?
Hey, man, appreciate you. Obviously, we're on TikTok as well, Facebook, Instagram. Like, subscribe. We here.
Oh, yeah. And hit those. We on Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify as well. I should probably put those links again back into the description for the show. But until next week, peace.
Yeah.